I'm good, thanks. You don't want free cocaine? You know this guy has his camera angled like this. Guarantee it. And I'm gonna ruin it for him. I'm gonna stand right in front of it. No more screenshots for you, you sick son of a bitch.
Is Anakin commits genocide and then tells her about it, and she's like, okay, you killed women and children. I mean, that people make mistakes. And it's like,
it's all good.
And it just proves that women love serial killers.
What the fuck? What's up, you beautiful bastards? Hope everybody's doing all right. Welcome back. It's Wednesday, and we're back for another one. Oh man, I was having some technical difficulties there with the sound stuff because I always unplug my headset to plug it into my PlayStation, and I bring it back, and then it screws all the settings up. And I thought I checked them all, but I was wrong. Hi, I won't be able to stay at work. Well, thanks, man. Work, man. Who needs to work? Just stop. Just quit. Quit your job, so you can watch streams instead. What's up, Kit? How you doing? Yeah, I saw you over on Imaginator's chat. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Yeah, we're getting into the end here of Doom Eternal. It's been quite an adventure. A lot of rage, a lot of BS. What's up, Wise Basic dude? How you doing, brother? Hope everyone's having a good, fantastic, hump day. Yeah. So, yeah, what's everybody up to? Hope everybody's having a fantastic week so far. I feel fortunate I don't work on Wednesdays or Tuesdays or Thursdays. I work weekends. I work 11-hour shifts, so just gearing up for another 44-hour weekend. You know how it is. Just been playing Mario Maker. Oh man, I played that a little bit actually over at Imaginator's house years ago, but I haven't touched it. I'm not like a gigantic Nintendo fan. I thought Nintendo was at its best when it had the most publishers with it, which was Super Nintendo era. The most publishers with Nintendo back then, more than anybody else. And then all those publishers moved to PlayStation, Xbox, or whatever. I've owned quite a few Nintendo consoles. I have it. You can't see it because I have my green screen effect turned on, but I have a Super Nintendo and a Nintendo 64 behind me. I have a Wii and a Switch, but outside of that, I owned a GameCube at one point, but it got stolen. What's up, Imaginator dude? How you doing, man? Yeah, we're getting into the end here of Doom Eternal. So let's hold up 1 second. Okay, there it is. Let's finish this, man. Let's get this going. Doom Eternal. And then I think after this, on Friday, we'll probably play Where Winds Meet. We might start diving into some World of Warcraft again, maybe if I feel like getting back into it. Maybe we'll do some Elden Ring with Imaginator. Who knows, man? Who knows? You know, I'm a 90s fan at heart, but you know I'm also a Nintendo fan at heart. Yeah, PlayStation fanboy. See, and that's the thing is, I was never. It peaked because of the Bible game. I was never a loyal to any creator because, like, initially I wanted a Sega Genesis, and then my older brother convinced me that a Super Nintendo was the way to go because Super Nintendo had Final Fantasy and like all these other games, and he was right. We got a Super Nintendo, and then I got a PlayStation because it had Final Fantasy Tactics. And it had Final Fantasy VII and Resident Evil and all that. And so I didn't buy a Nintendo 64 till it was a pawn shop like 6 years after, like when it was already old news, right? Just so I could play Ocarina of Time and Mario 64. That was it. And Star Fox 64. That's all I cared about. Oh, let me get the sound working here. Hold up, boys. Hold up, boys. The sound's being not turned on because I didn't turn it on. Because I'm a retard. All right. Let's see if it's working now. Hold on. Properties. I gotta mess with the sound here. I told you, man. Messing with all that stuff. Screws everything up every time I disconnect that thing. Advanced audio, no. Come on. Why is it changed? Oh, I gotta go to audio here. File. Settings. So stupid. Desktop audio. It should be working. You guys aren't getting any audio that I'm seeing. PS2 software was so based. Buff dudes, hot ladies, extreme gore, and tons of wild new ideas. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, guys. You guys aren't hearing any audio from the game, right? I imagine you're not. You have audio. Oh. It's just my stupid OBS isn't showing the icons. I think it's not showing the input. Yeah. Let me know. Can you hear? You can hear me okay? Yeah, it's just OBS's audio mixer is not working correctly. They must have done some update. Yeah, they must have done some update that screwed it up. I got stuff. Pickle. Okay. If you can't hear me or you can't hear the audio, let me know. And I'll press buttons. Yeah, we ended on this. We're on the last level, man. Now we gotta get to my gun. But yeah, I was never loyal to any company. I just went wherever the games I want to play. And I was gonna give Xbox a chance with the Xbox One. But then when they did that always online DRM, which in hindsight is funny because everything's like that now, but and I was like, no, PS4, man.
If you cannot stop it, Earth has
It's
no
sick.
hope for survival.
Dude. I'm pumped. Oops. Can't jump on that. What? What the hell? Alright. Wait, what are you encouraging Wise to do? What's going on in my chat? That's the thing. I never had a PS2 because my roommate had one. I was in college when the PS2 was out, so my roommate had one, and I just played his. I played, the games I wanted to play, and so I never ended up buying one. And I got a PS3 so I could play Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay, where are we going? Am I going all the way over there? No, that's where I was before. I think we're going this way, yeah. Get blowed up, boy. Ow. I hate pinkies, man. They're the worst. At first, I was kind of like in the middle. I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, but it's good. The game to game, so far, the best way I can describe Eternal versus 2016. The moment to moment game in Eternal is far superior to 2016. I've liked the bosses in 2016 better though. I was just saying, my favorite PC recycle place is selling a PS2 with cords, one controller, and memory card for 99 bucks. Yeah. We need our friend. Yeah, double barrel, my favorite gun, man.
Can someone kill this idiot, please?
Just try, bitch. Try to kill me. Sounds like a skill issue. There's a secret there? No. Ooh. Bro. Gigantor. Modded PS4. The thing is, like, and I gave my opinion, Kit, on Sony. Like, Sony's obviously the first one openly admitting, hey, we're getting rid of physical media. But if you really look at it, physical media hasn't been around for a lot longer. I think it's only something right now, like on Xbox One, Xbox Series S, X, PS5. Roughly 60 to 70 something % of the games you can buy for these consoles will not run if you're not connected to the internet, because all you bought was a license. The case in the CD or the SIM card or whatever are just a formality. They don't actually have the game on them. So Nintendo, yeah, will have something forever, like some kind of, because I mean, it's not like super expensive for them to get a plastic case and put a plastic SIM card in there, whose plastic SIM card has a 3 megabyte chip on it that allows the game to read a license. It doesn't actually have the game files on there, right? And obviously I'm a strong proponent of, yeah, don't give anybody money if they're not giving you what you want. My point is just that what you want hasn't existed for a while, buddy. Oh. I hate those pinky guys. Ooh, BFG. Oh, it's because there's a guy empowering them all. Get rid of that. Right in the butt. Well, technically, so let me tell you how it technically works. So you're right and you're wrong. So let's say you buy a disc from, a game from Nintendo or Sony or Microsoft. Doesn't matter who it's from. But for this example, we'll use Nintendo. Let's say you buy a Nintendo game, the new Zelda, whatever, or the new Metroid that comes out. And let's say you buy a version that isn't just the license. Like, it doesn't have the little key card on there, right? Like, it's not just a key, it's the actual game files. Well, what happens is, okay, Imaginator, I'll adjust that real quick. Turn up a little bit. Okay. Even though the files are on there, what you do is you put it in your Switch, right? You put it in your Switch 2 or whatever. Just like a PC, it sees the game files, it downloads them, installs them on the hard drive, the SSD, the NVMe that's built into the Switch 2. Okay? From that point on, when you load the game, it's not actually loading the game from the files on the card. The only reason why you have to have the card still in the Switch 2 is because it reads the license. In fact, 9 times out of 10, the second you install any game for any console, there's a huge day one patch, right, that you get from the servers. So still, if you do not have an internet connection, for a lot of cases, you can't play the game. And even if you can, at any time, as we've seen Nintendo able to do, and Sony able to do, and Microsoft able to do, they can simply go on their server, blacklist your license key number, and you can never play the game again. Even though technically you physically own it, you can't play it. They can do that whenever the hell they want. Oops, I didn't mean to use my BFT rounds. Fuck. Feels bad. Let's switch to that. Is the sound better? Yeah, and piracy is the answer. And guess what? It always has been. I've been pirating games since the LimeWire days, boy. But in certain cases where a game is so good, I'm like, dude, they deserve my money. Like, a good example, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. They deserved every penny for that game. Because the game was quad damage. It was an absolute masterpiece. Dude, the freezing thing is so overpowered. Yeah, you'll own nothing and be happy, 100%. 100% pure tyranny, man. What's up, Adrian? I'm not early, man. I always stream at 2 p.m. on Wednesdays. You're just not paying attention, man. What's up, man? Ooh, sword ammo. And you know what? This empowered Revenant is gonna get it. Ooh, one of these boys. I hate these guys so much, man. Dude, his damn dog. Now it says I'm out of ammo. Okay, we gotta get back to our big boy gun. The dog, man. I'm fucked. Got him. Those guys are such a pain, man. Also, for pirates, don't pirate indie games. Yeah, don't pirate indie games. Indie games deserve money if they're good. Sound can come down. Oh, okay. I turned it down a little bit. Yeah, that was clutch for sure, Sarah. 100%. It's my overwhelming skill kicking in from my Quake 3 arena and Team Fortress Unreal Tournament days. Oh, come on. I tried to do the chain, man. The chain didn't work. Sword ammo. Is Imaginator the Keyblade Master? Keymaster. Ghostbusters, man. Keyblade Master? Oh, you're talking about Kingdom Hearts. Nah, Imaginator's based like me and he knows the Kingdom Hearts is gay. We've got Big Boy down there. BFG. I wonder if it wants me to use the BFG here. Dude, there's so many huge dudes here. No homo. Gotta keep moving, man. Ooh, out of ammo there. Okay. Back to the big boy gun. Dude. Buff totem. Where is it? There it is. No. The guys that get the buff totem look like the buff totem. I'm not digging that. You know what I mean? Gotta find it. I'm dead. Damn! Yeah, dude, this is the one thing that I'm still neutral about in this game compared to Doom 2016 is this game gets an absolute boner about throwing prison riot levels of enemies at you, and it's so chaotic. Then like in the middle of it, something like that will happen where it's like, oh, now they're all these enemies that are constantly respawning, they're also getting buffed now, and you're like, okay. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I'm not sure how I feel about it overall. I think I'm going to take care of these guys without the BFD. Because I'm going to save it for when it gets overwhelming with that stupid key thing. Save the health. I think that's the smarter way to go. Okay, now we can get some health. Oh, he just died. Oops. See, it switched to the gun and then... So my plan failed. Definitely need more ammo. Yeah, it really does. It rewards you for constantly swapping weapons. Didn't work out. I'm so dead, man. Ooh, it's up there. I gotta find it. I gotta find how to get up there. Over there. Okay. They're both over there. Okay, got 18. Another big boy still. Woo! I did, man. I did. Okay. We got that. Holy crap. That was intense. Just finished recreating 1 through 4 from Super Mario Brothers. Oh, nice. All right, we continue on. Up, up, up we go. And then that I know. Snapped his neck. Need more shotgun ammo. Missing any items? An empowered demon, and it gave us BFT ammo. Oh, I forgot I unlocked the explosion thing. More BFT ammo. Oh, we got one of these boys. I hate these guys so much. These shield guys are absolute AIDS, man. The worst enemy in the game. Worse than those slithering hoes, man. In my opinion. He reflected the BFG. That is horse shit, man. That is horse shit. That is absolute horse shit, dude. A double barrel shotgun gets him. But he could stop BFG rounds with his shield. I want whatever he's on, man. The Marauder's a chud? Yeah, I will. I'll finish him, man. I just gotta get some more ammo. Alright, he's dead. That guy's cancer too. Oh man, this is intense as hell. Okay, we got to make sure get some more ammo from this guy. All right. What the hell? We got Pinky? Oh, one of these guys. How is he still alive? A big boy. Okay. This is where I came in. 95% sure. Yeah, I did come in this way. Gotta figure out which way to go then. Oh, it says to go that way. I guess not then. Oh, this is the wall that was opened up. Oh, I can't jump up there.
Soon, the gods will walk amongst us once again. Only then shall we find salvation.
That's a secret, I think. I got fucked because of that stupid thing. Like I jumped up on this and then my guy didn't jump. Oh, it's because you hit your head on that roof. They designed it so you can't do that. Okay. Gotcha. Can't do that. Alright. Yeah, if you try to jump, you hit your head on that. This is just part of the way to go. I thought it was a secret, but it's just the way to go. first I gotta check for items. How do I do this? Are they dodging? Can I hit that guy from here? Maybe I do this. Yeah, he's dodging it, man. I want to see if I can hit him with this. Yeah, I could. He's dodging from all the way up there, dude. Almost there. Oh, I need more shotgun ammo. Fuck. Okay. Jump up there. Supposed to be aha. Damn.
Now,
Well, here we go.
as it was written.
Dude, I'm so gonna die a million times. I just know it. Destroy all of the Icon of Sin's armor pieces to disable its proactive energy show. Shooting the exposed energy show deals no damage. Okay. And by doing that, I also have to fight a million guys. Gotcha. Okay. What's that? So wait. What pieces of his energy shell? And how do I do that while also fighting 500,000 guys? That's the question. Oh, I see his armor bar, right. Got it. Okay. I'm saving that when shit gets overwhelming. Blood punch. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never seen one of those. Damn. Okay. So I have to destroy all his armor. To be able to do damage to him, no? Okay, sure. I didn't even see what hit me. Dude. Yeah, I knew I would die a lot. Okay. I have to check. I have 18 points, but I have nothing to spend it on. Absolutely nothing. I guess I could do that. Oops. Yeah, nothing. I'm maxed on everything. So stupid. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have anything else, so. Sure. Okay. BFG ammo. Okay, we got rid of one thing there. Holy shit, man. Ooh, quad damage. I'll take some of that. Wait, did I get it? I don't know if I did. shit. Okay. Alright, we need more ammo. We need more ammo, boys. But we need to find guys to chainsaw. Can't chainsaw him. Oh, we can. I had enough ammo. That'll do it. Ow, shit. I don't have any BFT ammo, do I? No. Got sword, though. This is insane, man. I don't even have time to attack him. There's a phase 2. I'm sure. Why the fuck wouldn't there be? Dude, fucking shit. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Okay, we gotta get his other arm. Shit. Oh, let's move to that gun. That might help. Not that one. Yeah. Okay, where's the rest of his armor? Yeah, I mean, do that. I think I did that, boy. I don't know what the rest of his armor is. Aim for the head. Got it. He has... Oh, is it down on his groin? The duodenum? I don't know what the fuck. He's got more armor I've got to get rid of. And I don't know where it is. I can't see it on him. He's just respawning armor and shit. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Where is his armor? Is it? Oh, it's down there. That guy just absorbed it. Cool. It's his waist. Shit. It just spawned that guy's ass right in front of me. Okay. His armor destroyed. I will as soon as I get all the ammo. Okay. The punches. Shoot and destroy all 8 body parts. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, quad damage. Gotta get it. We gotta get that, and then shoot him with BFG. Did I miss it? I missed him though. Damn, dude. We need to make proper use of this BFG here. Like that. I'm sure there are. I gotta abuse the sword too, man. Abuse a sword and super punch. Double hit. Damn. I hate those guys that summon the portals, man. The walls, I mean. Absolute AIDS. Does it ever spawn more BFG ammo? I don't know. I'm like not getting any hits in on him because constantly guys hitting me. We got some shit here. Oh, okay, we need more ammo now. more BFG ammo. But to no avail. So I'm running around. I just need to run around with the sword. When I run into these cocksuckers, I just blast them. Okay. All right, I gotta figure out where his last bit of damaged armor is. Look at this fucking cancer, dude. This is AIDS. It's so stupid. It just suddenly spawns like 20 billion dudes on me. It's like, you're getting too close to winning. We've got to spawn 100 dudes on you. We have to. Just spam the map. And then he runs away. What chicken shit. There's so much shit going on the screen, dude, all the time. I can't even see what the fuck's going on. Imagine if you had epilepsy trying to play this fucking game. You'd be dead. You'd already died. Look at this fucking cancer, dude. It's so bad. I don't know, man. People are like, dude, this fight's so cool. I don't really think so. I think it's like sloppy, to be honest. Like trying to focus on killing like 50 billion guys, specific body parts, right? Of a guy, while you're constantly just being bombarded, like it's not good enough. Like, I'm trying to see where I need to hit him, and I can't because I'm constantly just being assaulted. Like, I'm trying to, you know, okay, what do I need to hit him next? All right, Sarah. Sounds good. Is it his arm? It's his arm over there, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I've got to find. I have 7 of 8 body parts destroyed. I have no idea. I can't even look though to see. Okay, where's the next body part? Because I'm just constantly being assaulted. Probably his right arm. I think I got his right arm. I'm out of ammo. I'm fairly certain I got his right arm. Yo, there you go, yeah. Okay, I got that. His right arm is like, find individual body parts. Right in the fucking brain. Did the same thing. What a perfect time to join. What's up, to Smart? Oh, dude, that was... Visually, it was a cool fight, but man, I didn't think it was that good. Like, it was way overhyped, man. It looks good. But it's just so much chaos being thrown at you, man. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm just an old man. Got him. It was a cool fight. I think Doom 2016 had a better boss fights, though, in my opinion.
And you will be their savior. Your strength will be their shield, and your will their sword. You remain unbroken. For you
Okay, so I did it in 2 tries.
is eternal.
I focused too much on the enemies. Well, I have to do the enemies to get the all the armor and all the armor. Yeah, to build my armor, get health back, and get ammo. Right? Stephen Ash died. What a nice tribute, man. HR team down there. Okay. So we beat Doom Eternal, man. What did I think? What did I think? Well, obviously Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are 100,000 times better than the original Doom from 1993, which I played. Doom 2 from 95. I didn't play much of Doom 3, and then I didn't touch a Doom game again until like 3-4 weeks ago when I played Doom 2016, right? So, Doom 2016 was absolutely fucking incredible. It was a great game. Doom Eternal was a mixed bag for me. Definitely way more positive than negative. So, the moment-to-moment gameplay, they both had peak soundtracks. The soundtracks in both games is fantastic. Doom Eternal, like the moment-to-moment and the extra like climbing on walls and aerodynamics of bouncing around, definitely was better than Doom 2016. I did enjoy that better. At first, I was like, what the hell is this? But then once I got into it, I was like, okay, that's fun. That's cool. I'm still pretty neutral on the way the game tries to you have to do different things to get different items. For example, you have to chainsaw to get ammo. You have to light things on fire or use the chain to get armor. You have to do finishing moves to get health. And you can get bonuses later that add a little bit, you know, from each thing. I'm neutral on that. I don't hate it and I don't like it. I don't see what was wrong with Doom 2016, so I don't know why they changed it. Just to add some more, that's fine. The weapons, the runes and the weapons were better in Doom Eternal. However, I think the weapon mods and the armor mods were better in Doom 2016. Nah, you're good, Imaginator. So, that's why I'm like, it's a little mixed there. The sword is obviously awesome. What else? What else do we have? So the moment-to-moment combat was better in Doom Eternal. Doom 2016 had better bosses all around, in my opinion. Because you could actually see what the fuck is going on while you're playing in the boss fights and like pick up a strategy. While I feel like Doom Eternal threw a little bit too much chaos at you at once. And the other thing is like because there's already a difficulty setting in the game, right? There's like don't hurt me plenty, nightmare, and all that stuff, like in all the Doom games, which is great. I love that there's difficulties that way. But Doom Eternal added a little extra fake difficulty where they just bombard you with a shitload of enemies at once, which I don't like, and that's not just a Doom Eternal problem. I don't like when any games do that. Like when they just overwhelm you with so much shit on the screen that it's like you're watching a Michael Bay movie. That gets a little frustrating sometimes. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's still like, because they didn't over add fake difficulty in this game like a lot of games do. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel. That's why I say like Doom 2016 was amazing. I can't think of anything in Doom 2016 that I hated. And to be fair, there's not anything in Doom Eternal that I hate. But there are things in Doom Eternal that I don't necessarily like. Yeah. Like, I think, like, why did they change it? It seemed like there's a couple changes in Doom Eternal from Doom 2016 that seemed like change just for the sake of change. Not because there was something wrong or boring about the old thing. And Blizzard falls into that problem all the time with World of Warcraft and stuff, where there's change for the sake of change, and then you got polar opposite of like Final Fantasy 14 and Square Enix, where they never change anything and they keep the same boring shit forever until people are so sick of it they want to kill themselves. So there's big differences, right, between how companies do that. Oh yeah, the double shot shotgun is the best weapon in both games, in my opinion. I love the hook in Doom Eternal, but yeah, 2016 it feels so good. See, that's the thing, though, Adrian. You say I barely tap any of the weapon mod's capabilities. Fair enough, but I beat the game on Hurt Me Plenty without doing that. So if, in order to tap into everything, if I have to play on harder and harder difficulties, that doesn't interest me. I don't give a shit about that. I'm not like I'm a try-hard only in MMOs, man. I'm not a try-hard in games like this where I'm like, all right, dude, I'm gonna 360 no-scope backflip, eat your mom out, then shoot this guy in the back of the head with this amazing aerial combat combo. I don't care about that. Like, I don't play games for that reason, right? And so I feel like Doom 2016 perfectly scratched the itch of that's a you problem. I mean, is it a problem though? Is it an actual problem? I don't think it's a problem. That's something else I have to point out. A lot of people think, and I'm not just picking on you, Adrian, but like a lot of people think if you don't enjoy the game the way I enjoy the game, you're doing it wrong. Or if you don't enjoy the game for the same reasons, right? I think one of the best things about Doom, the Doom franchise, and I'm not talking necessarily about Doom 1 and 2 because they're so old and they were before Quake. The thing I liked the most about these games was it brought back the first-person shooter feel of Unreal Tournament and Quake 3. Quake 3 Arena and Unreal Tournament. Because there's no aim down sight. There's no ADSing in this, and I really like that you don't aim down sight at everything. You just point and shoot. And that's been missing from games for a long time, so I do really, really, really like that that's what they chose to stick with the Doom franchise, because so many FPS games just shove it in there. Like, they shove in ADS, like, all the time. And they don't have to. Sure, in a modern... If you're doing an FPS game that's based off reality, like Call of Duty... Well, Call of Duty's not anymore, but I mean back in the day. Then that's fine to have ADS. I like in this that it's more fantasy-based. You just point and shoot, and you can do cool shit like that. Which has been missing for a very long time from this game. So, but you know what? I honestly feel like Doom 2016 captured that feeling a little bit better. And the only way, if you took the flame hook, for example, from Doom Eternal, the chain on the double barrel shotgun, and the climbing, like the climbing feature and the dash forward, the not only double jump but the dash forward, and put those, I think those are the only things they needed to add from 2016. If those were in 2016 would have been the perfect game. in terms of this kind of FPS high action game, in my opinion. And I get that they have a higher skill ceiling for Doom Eternal, where they're adding in like all this you're constantly switching between your weapons, acrobating, like doing aerial acrobatics all over the place to kill everything, and that's cool. And if you're into that, and that's like what gets your adrenaline going, you're doing that nonstop, and you want to keep replaying the game on harder and harder difficulties and getting super good at doing all that shit, more power to you. That's totally cool. It's just I don't really have an interest in that. I want to see the story, which both stories of the games are great. I want to feel the gameplay and the combat, and then get through the game and then play the next game. That's what I care about. And in this day and age, very few games can get me to play to the end because they're so fucking bad. And Doom Eternal and Doom 2016 are not fucking bad. They're really good. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Yeah, and Adrian, you're describing exactly like, you're like talking about bleeding edge, animation canceling. You do that too in like games like Final Fantasy 14, where you animation cancel if you want to put out the absolute maximum DPS. You cancel all your animations in Final Fantasy 14. You know, like, yeah, whiffing and stuff like that. Yeah, and I get that that's all there, and people that want to do that and get really good at that can do that. For me, the only thing that would motivate me to dig deep into systems like you're talking about, where there's, you know, you can kind of cheat the system and break the game and get really insanely good. The only games where that interests me is if that thing can give me an advantage in PvP. And obviously, I know there's like multiplayer PvP. I have no interest in PvPing in Doom or first persons in general. Like, I barely can stomach doing a game I used to love, Black Ops 2, on the re-release. I can barely stomach that because competitive FPS PvP hasn't been something I was interested in since 2000, when I was still in high school. So that's when that shit interests me, is when it's going to give me an advantage in PvP. Like, because obviously you want to be really good at PvP, right? You want to. There's PvP in Eternal and 26. So I know there is, but like, again, like PvP in first person doesn't really do it for me anymore like it used to. And I'm too old. My reaction time for like bleeding edge first person shooter PvP is just not good enough to be competitive with Zoomers and shit this day. And I'm totally okay admitting that I would never be at their level. No matter how well you take care of yourself, no matter how like healthy you are as a mid 40s year old person, your reaction time is not going to be what it was when you were 22 or 18 or 17 or 25. Like, it's just not. I never played Doom Dark Ages, the next one in the series. Lived these two, and they gave me my fill. Yeah, and I'm kind of in the same boat, Imaginator. I don't have any interest in Dark Ages, to be honest. Especially after it came out and everyone was telling me that it was nowhere near as good as 2016 or Eternal. I'm like, I'll take their word for it. These are diehard Doom fans, man. That it's just not as good. Yeah, but like I said, I don't have the reaction time for first-person PvP. I'm old. Like, I still have the reaction time for like MMO PvP, but even that's declining, man. Like, for example, World of Warcraft, back in like Burning Crusade, Wrath of the King, I was like going hard and would get Gladiator every season. And then now, like, I really have to like want it and push really hard, and I'll get Gladiator, but I won't get the highest Gladiator like ranking that I used to get. I just know that going in, it's not going to happen. And then, like, back in the day when like Black Ops 2 first came out and Black Ops 1 first came out. What's this? Nice. But like when Black Ops 2 came out, Black Ops 1, and I played for a while, my KD, like my overall KD was like a 2.3, right? 2.3 kills for every death. And now, like I've been playing Black Ops 2 again since they re-released it for PS5. I'm at like a 1.5, 1.4. It goes between 1.3 and 1.5. And I know it's never going to go above 1.5. I know it's just not. I just don't have the reaction time. We are getting old. Yeah, Where Winds Meet is next on Friday. We're gonna give that game a try because people said it's great, and it's free. It's a free game, so might as well, right? Oh, it brought me back here. Game complete. Congratulations, you've beaten Doom Eternal. You can now continue exploring the Fortress of Doom or acquire any items you missed through Mission Select. You can also continue to test your skills by playing our competitive battle mode or by jumping into master levels, which are challenging remixes of the campaign. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man. Doom Eternal was good. It was great. I'm glad I played these games. I'm really glad I played them, man. So I guess these are DLCs, right? I just continue the story that lead up to... Dark Ages. So I'm guessing. Why are the textures of the menu, like of the main character, so bad? Because the rest of the game textures are great, but his are like so bad. I don't understand why. Yeah, we'll do Where Winds Meet on Friday, and it'll be what is this? You can be other guys. There's that Marauder. It's a shitty bug that happens to me too. Yeah, it's really weird. Like, look, it's better there. But then when you back out... Yeah, now it's good. Now it's fine. That's really weird. What a weird bug. Just doesn't apply textures sometimes. Yeah, so Where Winds Meet is on Friday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, and we'll see if that's what all the hype is around that. I know people have been telling me that the menus in the game are... I mean, it's a Eastern game, so I'm sure there's menus upon menus upon menus, and you probably have to get through like 3 microtransaction stores to even start playing the game. But... people have said the game is really good, so we'll see if it's my kind of game. I can tell you this, man. I can tell you this: if the game ends up being like Sekiro, I'm uninstalling it immediately. Nothing made me rage more than Sekiro, man. Nothing. That game was absolute cancer. Everyone was like, dude, you gotta play, you gotta play. I'm like, all right. And it didn't help that I probably had too much to drink while I was playing it. That was years ago, man. That was like, shit, 4 or 5 years ago? When I played Sekiro, probably at least 5. Yeah, and it was just awful. Because I went in, and part of it is my fault. I went in thinking it was going to be Souls-like, and it just wasn't at all. It was a parry simulator. But whatever. Anyway, guys, that's it for Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. Adrian, thanks so much for the recommendation, man. I really enjoyed those games. And I think they're both great games. But I think I slightly enjoyed 2016 a tiny bit better. The only thing that I think are very much better about Eternal is the grappling, the double, like the air dashing, and the general movement is better in Doom Eternal. But I think overall I like 2016 a little bit better, just a little bit. Especially the boss fights. Boss fights were a lot better in 2016, in my opinion. But yeah, so a bit of a shorter stream today, guys, because we beat it. I was hoping we were going to beat the game on Monday, but we just didn't get there, man. And I was tired as hell by, I know that sounds lame, 9:30 p.m. my time, but I had worked 11-hour shift, so I was exhausted. But we'll be back on Friday for Where Winds Meet. Give it a try, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Come hang out with me. If you've never seen the game, we'll explore it together. We'll find out if it's AIDS, if it's cancer, or if it's a good game, if it's living up to all the hype everybody's giving it. But on that note, guys, I've got to run and buy another PlayStation 5 controller because, dude, I play like Division 2 and like Black Ops 2 with my buddies who don't PC game on like Wednesday evenings and usually Saturdays. And I have 3 controllers, man. The one that came with my PlayStation, one's a scuff controller that I used to use back when I played Destiny 2 on PlayStation, which I don't play anymore. I haven't played forever. And then the third controller I just bought like a couple of years ago. The one that came with it and the one that I just bought have extreme stick drift. So I got to go buy another controller because the stick drift is getting me killed sometimes and like pulling me out of cover in like Division 2 and stuff. And I know I could probably fix it by just taking the controller completely apart and cleaning everything out. But do I really want to do that? Not really. And I could just play on the scuff controller, but then every time I power it up, its battery doesn't last as long because it has that extra panel in it that draws power to remap buttons to the back buttons. I have to charge the scuff controller through a cable instead of my charging station because it has the back paddles, so it doesn't fit in the charging station. It's just a nightmare. I might just go buy another controller. We'll see. But anyway, guys, enough of me blabbing. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back on Friday. Everybody take care of yourselves. God bless you all. And as always, keep it real.